Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are back for the last match of round one in the sevens of the Commonwealth Games. This game, it's a massive one. Fiji, they will be taking on Zambia, who are a side that we have never commentated a game for in the past. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Zambians can bring to this contest, though, as they are in a tough group with Wales, Canada, and also Fiji. But Fiji, they will have to try and make sure that they win this game by more than 31 points if they want to sit top of Pool C, as we have just seen Canada beat Wales 31 points to nil in a very solid performance. I hope you guys are all doing well. Anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. This game will be kicking off in approximately 3 minutes' time, and we will be telling you exactly what is happening throughout. We have got Poliasi. Hopefully I've said that correctly. And it is Go Fiji, Go. And Fiji, they have got a lot of support in this Commonwealth Games. They are yet to take out the gold medal. They want to change that now and see whether or not they can make it far. All they need to do is get in that top two. Then they make their way through to the quarterfinals. Then they've got the semi-finals. And then that big one, the final, where they are guaranteed at least a silver medal if they do make it that far. Viniana has put Fiji all the way, but the two sides, Zambia, they've got some solid men in their lineup. They have recently been able to win themselves a medal of their own, actually, in the African Sevens, I believe it is. But the Zambian starting lineup, it is going to be Banda Columba, the captain, then also Kalshika. He is out there. I am quickly taking pictures of the starting lineups for anyone wondering why I'm reaching over in a random direction. Also in that starting lineup for Zambia is Shimbukulu. Alongside him, Hamayua, Mukosa, and Mosambo in that starting lineup. Then for Fiji, they have gone with Muthinathangi, Tavita Dalgunu, Kanakaivata. Then it is Nathunu, who is the captain for this one, Jerry Tawai, Rasaku, and then Tuimamba. And there's how do you reckon Karevi could make the Fiji team if he ever decided that he wanted to skip away from the Australians and go to Fiji? I think he'd have a good chance. From what we've seen in the sevens already when he has been playing, he is impressive. He was running over the top of the opposition in Jamaica. And Nathunu about to kick off this game for Fiji. I guess it's that big question of which Zambian player is going to step up the most. Who's going to make a name for himself in the Commonwealth Games? A lot of people already know the likes of a Jerry Tawai. He is brilliant on the seven circuit. And Nathunu now about to kick this one off for Fiji. And we are now underway for the final game of round one. We have got Let's Go Fiji, says Nazo, and also Zambia, says Gareth there as well. But now it is in the hands of Tavita Dalgunu. Bit of a rough pass. Doesn't quite find the hands of Tanakaivata the way he would have liked it to. And because of it, Zambia now have themselves the line out. Tavita Dalgunu, sorry. Radar was just a little bit off with that pass. Fiji, they will have Canada in their next match. That is about an 8:30 a.m. start. And also, we'd love to see Zambia score a try or two as well. Says Sebastian, that's the thing. Watching the game between Kenya and Uganda, that was a good matchup. Both sides scoring a couple tries. In the end, Kenya taking it. But Uganda showed that they've got the class. Zambia, they've got some big bodies out there. They remind me a lot of the way that the Kenyans set up with like the big men at the front and then also those wingers who just have elusive pace from what I've heard and what I've seen for Zambia now. Nice ball on the inside. Nicely done. Tuimamba doesn't quite get in, and it's going to be a little knock on the ground. Zambia now will have themselves a scrum feed. And Fiji, says Vinny, that's the thing. Sri Lanka, they scored one try up against New Zealand, but for me, it was the best try of the match with the big kick in behind. And it's set up beautifully for Sri Lanka. They will be taking on England in their next game. I should mention that Zambia, they will have Wales for their next challenges as well. But I have to say, this is almost one of the front rows that can possibly weigh a little bit more than Fiji. Looks like there's some solid men for Zambia. Great recycle of the ball in the breakdown. Now Zambia slinging the wide pass. Nice step on the inside there from the big Zambian number 5, Chimpakulu. It's a penalty now for Fiji with the player leaving his feet. Oh boy, why knock on? Says Vinny, and Zambia is an absolutely stunning country, says Gareth there. And yeah, if the rugby's anything like it is for the kind of atmosphere in Zambia, it's going to be good. Although this time, Tanakaivata, he has been able to go in, and Tanakaivata does score the first try of the match for Fiji. It did take them 2 minutes. Oh, in fact, no, it is Muthinathangi. Who am I thinking of? Tanakaivata. Oh, no, he is actually out there in the starting lineup as well. Number 6. I got my names around the wrong way. Muthinathangi does score the first try of the match for Fiji. Trying his best there. Columba, the captain, trying to strike from the front. Just doesn't quite get it. And also we have got, it's our first spammer of the day. Congratulations. You are getting the first time out of the day also. We have got there, yes, Fiji, says Viniana. A nice drop kick taken by Fiji, and now the score becomes 7-0 in favour of the Flying Fijians. Now the women's side, they were able to get themselves a victory earlier on in the day. Fiji, imagine the scenes if it's a gold medal in the men's and a gold medal in the women's for the Sevens. A lot of countries will be looking for that. Australia, New Zealand, Fiji go, says Apiniama, and also nice, says Vinny there. Little knock on once again from Zambia. So the mistakes, it's actually Kalshiku who did end up dropping that one. And now halfway through the first half, Zambia 7-0 down. They're going to need to get themselves the next try of the match, or else Fiji could start to run away with it. Right. It's going to be fed in by Jerry twice. Sorry, Amish, I was half asleep, says David the Mod. No worries at all, mate. Hope you have been enjoying the Commonwealth Games. Have you got any of the sports other than the Rugby Sevens that you are keeping a close eye on? Do let me know. Nathuno has his ankle tapped, but he is still going to be able to run it in for another try in favour of Fiji. Now 12-0 up over Zambia. A few Fijian supporters in attendance for this one. They want to see their team make it to the gold medal, and they will have to make sure that they beat Canada in their game a little bit later on, and also Wales, who might be the easier beat out of the two sides. Let's go Zambia, says David the Mod there as well. Yeah, it would be awesome to see Zambia score themselves at least one try in this contest. And the way that Wales played in that last game up against Canada, you would have to argue that they've got a decent crack of being able to do quite well, Zambia, in their next game. Good one, Fiji, says Vinny, and also Fiji, says Davida. And Thuno, the captain, does score for Fiji. Crowd looking pretty happy in attendance. It's supposed to be a sellout for the evening session. That is a nice kick from Nathuno. Or in fact, sorry, it wasn't Nathuno who was taking that one. Oh, no, they were showing the replay from earlier on. Never mind. I was confused at how he got from where he took the kick from back to halfway so quickly, but it was an instant replay. Going across now. Nice work from Fiji. Bit of footwork. And now busting through the tackles. He's going to be dragged down just short of line by Hamanawa, or Hamayawa, I believe it is. And that is another try. Mofino Thangi goes in. And Fiji now move to 19-0. Yeah, the track and field I always watch. I hope you cover the 100-metre final, says David the Mod. I will certainly have to have a good old look at it, because at the end of the day, it will be an interesting one. I'll have to do some live streams alongside it, I assume. Or else my live stream could be about 20 seconds long. Or a couple minutes, even 5 minutes long would be all right, to be fair. I've just seen England's result. God, give me strength, says Sebastian. Yeah, they haven't gone the best in that one. Unfortunately, it was one-sided. It was really one-sided. I thought it would be closer with the home field advantage for Fiji. And all right, better close my eyes. Thank you, boys. Cheers, Vinny. So we may see you tomorrow morning, Vinny, for the matchup between Fiji and Canada. That is kicking off at about 8:15 a.m. That should be not too bad for us Kiwis and Fijians for the time zones. And also come on Fiji, more. And Tosaviti from Nasal now. Nathuno about to kick off, 19-0. Favour of Fiji, just missing the one conversion so far. Slapped back by Zambia, nice work. And a little bit of aggression there on the ground. Penalty? No, little knock on. Coming back for the knock on. So now 45 seconds left in this first half. Oh, David, when is the 100-metre final, by the way? Out of curiosity. Because that's the thing, there's that much sport on and different events that I think in my brain I've got the sevens, the cricket, the hockey in my brain, but not too many of the other ones. I'll just quickly confirm that for you, Vinny, so that I did give you the right time rather than the wrong one for that upcoming one. One moment. It is going to be Fiji versus Canada at 8:32 a.m. It's when that one will be taking place. It looks like Fiji just trying to hold up the Zambian player, not allowing that ball to come free. And now Zambia have one last crack before we get to halftime. It's a nice little bit of a step there from, I want to say it was Koshiku. It's a penalty going the way of Zambia as well. I'm going to quickly do this. Nathuno steals it. for Fiji, and now on the halfway line. Looks like it's going to be a dangerous run. Oh, he might have done a rib here. I think it's going to be the try for Tanataiwata, but I think he's done a rib or something like that. While he was running, he kind of went like that and just slightly slouched. What happens here? I wonder if it's the step that caused it. Okay, it was a nice step. They're saying he's 108 kgs. What happens here? It's about midway through. He looks to the side and then he just grabs for something. Hopefully he's all right. And 8:32 a.m. Thanks, appreciate Kiwi Lab blessings. Says Vinny, right back at you, mate. Usually the last week of the games, but I have to keep an eye out. Says David the Mod, and also for Fiji forever. Says Viniana, but that will be the end of the half. He's done well to get to the try line, definitely because I think he's hurt something in his rib cage or something's cracked or done something that it shouldn't have. But halftime in this game, 26 points to 0 in favour of Fiji. So pretty one-sided for this matchup. But who knows? Maybe something in the second half could be just around the corner. Our next live stream, initially I was going to be doing the match between the Fijiana women's side and South Africa at 4:30, but I worked out strategically if I was to do the 7 a.m. game, or actually I think the first game we're going to be covering might be Sri Lanka versus England at about 6:40 a.m. Because if I do that game rather than doing the middle of the night game, I can sleep for about 5 or 6 hours in between. So I think that might be what I do just to try and get a few extra hours of sleep, just because it's going to be hectic over the next couple of weeks. Quite an interesting game between the Aussies and the Indians in the cricket. Pretty low scoring and wicket taken, says Sebastian. Yeah, I did see that Australia were about 3 down the last time I saw it. Well, they're 4 down now. 34 for 4. That was 6 minutes ago. So, yeah, not the start that they were after. I know that they lost their very early wicket of, I want to say it was Healy, wasn't it? Or was it Healy or was it someone else? One of the openers anyway, that I can't quite remember. But I am going to have a look at it. A moment. We will go like this. I feel like because it's a new day, my nose is just like, hey, by the way, you're going to run today. Which I should mention, I am definitely not going to be running today. I'll probably be sleeping for a majority of the day. I did actually go running the other day, though, which was weird. It was Alyssa Healy who did end up getting out for a second ball duck. Well done, Zambia, says Gareth. And thank you, bruh, for your work, says Nasal. No worries at all. We've got plenty more coming for the Sevens. We will be covering all of the finals matchups. You name it, we are going to be here. And I hope that I will be able to cover the third match between South Africa and England when it does come up for the T20s, because that's going to be the decider. So hopefully we can do at least half of that game, if not more than half. I'd love to do more than half, though, because or else then I feel like it just leaves you on a cliffhanger, doesn't it? Now Zambia about to kick off this one. It will be Mokosa getting us underway for the second half. 7 minutes between these two sides about to take place, and it's nicely taken straight away by Erawad Motinathangi, the one who has been able to score 2 tries already, and Totoka Fiti in there as well. Says Tapson, well done, Zambia. Said Gareth in there as well. It's going to be Zambia only 10 metres out now. I should mention they did get themselves a penalty. Now wide cut out pass. Could this be the opportunity that Zambia needed? Boy, he's been hard. And unfortunately, sealing it off there is unfortunate. The only man staying up all night for the people. This is for your sheer dedication, Javier. Thank you very much. Wait, did you do it twice in a row, or is that a glitch? Did you do that? Did you accidentally? Did it break? Did you just send it twice? Distracted Sports, have you been charged twice on your credit card for that one? And also, there is a name for Makram, or a name for Makram the other day, duck without a ball faced. Or is there a name for that one? But that is going to be another try for Fiji. Amanase Tuimamba. Able to get an afternoon from Dublin, says James Cody. So welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, was that an accident, Distracted Sports? Or is that actually through twice? Because there's that one and that one. And it's a diamond duck, says Sebastian, for Makram the other day. But it was a good run from Tuimamba. And now Fiji do manage to get themselves another. They are scoring plenty. That is for sure. And yes, I did that by accident. It's a happy mistake, dude. So you sure it's all right? I hope that if it's not, there is a way of you being able to get your money back for that second one. But thank you very much for your generosity. It was kind of like a quick fire bang, wasn't it? Because the first one came through, and then James Cody managed to squeeze in between them, which was pretty impressive. So I feel like that would have been like a split second that he had to get right and all good champion, says Distracted Sports. Well, I do thank you very much for your generosity, mate. And also started watching your channel last month. Love the streams. Here's James Cody. And we have got plenty more Rugby World Cup coming up for the Sevens. And also we have got the Rugby World Cup 2023 union side of things. It's going to be a penalty to Zambia there. Fiji sealing off once again. There's been quite a few penalties against both of these teams, but it's been quite an unorthodox game of rugby, I guess is the best way of describing it. Now, quick hands, beautifully done. Zambia in a foot race down the wing. Oh, just staying in. And it's going to be another penalty to Zambia. That was actually Hamayoa. Did have that one. This is looking dangerous for Zambia. It seems like they've come out in the second half. If they can have a little bit of extra momentum and a little bit of extra gas left in the tank, could be dangerous. That ball's popped out the side, and now it will be Thanawhaiwata now having another run forward. In fact, no, sorry, that was Kunatane. Did have that one now. Nice pass from Jerry Tawai. Now off into the hands of the big number 3, Mawhinaufangi. He's already scored 2 tries throughout this contest. Now bouncing ball, awkward. Come on, Zambia, let's get a try, lads. Says Sebastian, exactly right. Boy, that's close to the touchline, and they just managed to keep it in the field of play. Zambia now, 4 minutes left. Can they score a try here? They're playing with 6 men as one of their guys was very slow to get back. He's managed to find the offload off his back. Now short side for the Zambians. It sounds like the crowd are getting behind them as well, which is awesome. Kaushiku, the ball managed to come free. Zambia take it quickly. Nope, they aren't allowed to. And I'm a huge Zambia fan. Put up some cash for the coverage, says Distracted Sports there. And yeah, I guess hopefully you are, well, I guess you probably aren't quite getting your money's worth if it's Zambia-wise, but their flag's very nice. I'll give them that. I don't know whether I've told this many times on live streams actually. Now that I think about it, I can name 99% of the countries of the world's flags from seeing them. Fun fact. And Zambia, I do know it quite well with the green and the birdie. I kind of have weird things that I can remember. I can name all the US state flags, which is weird because I could hardly name the US states not too long ago. And also looking forward to the Fijiana game, says Viniana there. And Zambia forever, says Distracted Sports. There's our great commentary, Hamish, and a wonderful morning to you, says Tups, right back at you, mate. Hope you have been enjoying the coverage, and we have got plenty more coming over the next little while. Okay, it's a line out. Both teams setting up for the scrum. He's going, it's a line out, so get into the line out position. And also we have got the green and the birdie. Sounds like a Friday night in a hotel. Well, could do. Nicely done by Fiji. Kunatane, one more. Jerry Tawai passes on the outside. Nadovalo is a hard man to stop. Zambia going to try their absolute best. Jerry Tawai, no, now it's in the hands. Is that Nadovalo? No, it's not. No, it's... Wait, is it? Because he's got a different number. I want to say that's Mkwala who has been able to score that one. It doesn't look like Nadovalo. I believe Nadovalo looks like he's wearing number 7, if I had to guess. So I think those two have accidentally swapped kits. Because that is actually Mangwala who did go over. And go Fiji, go. When what times Fiji plays next, bruv, says Nasal. So their next game, it is going to be at 8:32 a.m. And they will be playing up against Canada, which could be quite an intriguing contest as Canada were able to win their game by a similar margin. And also North Macedonia, that's one as well. As Sebastian, it is indeed. I believe Macedonia, it is the one. Oh, is that actually the one that Gareth's put? Because it's got MK written for me. But if we're talking North Macedonia, you're looking at the red and the yellow and then like the kind of starry looking thingy as well. One more Fiji, says Viniana. 2 minutes left and Fiji, they want to deliver. Good work in the breakdown from Zambia. Beautiful flick pass, though, from the Fijians. MC is what it comes through as for me. I might have to get it up on my phone, Gareth, so that I can have a look at the flags that are popping up. And also, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Says Nazo. And yeah, we will be covering that one on the live stream as well. Now, nice pass. One more. Going out into the hands of the big man, Mawhinaufangi, who scored 2 tries already throughout this live stream. Right, we're going to see what one Gareth put. Gareth put Monaco's flag. I would assume it is. And also, Kiwi Lad at it again, says Shane. We certainly are. So the software doesn't show you the emojis, says Sebastian. Yeah, for some reason, my software, like, this is what Gareth put. which is a bit tricky. But yeah, I've got it up on my phone now so I can see the new ones that do come through. Fiji try the chip and chase, and it looks like the foot race will be going the way of Fiji. Nodovalo waited for it. I think he was tackled without the ball, to be honest. But they are going to be playing on just for now. Zambia, nice attacking opportunity from 25 out. So the flags aren't shown. They aren't on my phone, but they are on my, or they aren't on my software, but they are on my phone, if that makes sense. Now, you are almost getting it away, but Jerry Tawai steals it, and this will be a run-in for Jerry Tawai, you would think, although he's made it difficult for himself. Instead, has to go off on the inside, and Kunatane is going to be able to get it between the sticks. Triathlon was a great race. It was indeed a very close one for the Kiwi, who managed to get himself the silver in the end. Never been to Monaco. Our place is too bloody expensive, says Sebastian there. Okay. The referee actually had to tell him to put the ball down there. And also we have got there one another Viti Toso te Korda or Tu Konya. Hopefully I said that correctly, and I'm going to get you one, or I'm going to get one, over, says Gareth. And also, bro, do you love New Zealand girls? Says Ninja Dude. They are nice ladies, yes. Okay, we will look at this one. That looks like Belgium to me, Gareth. Which is interesting because now that I see it through that one, it actually comes through as TD. So I wonder what TD stands for compared to Belgium. Unless that's not black. Is that black or is it not? It might not be. It's very hard to see, but I think it is Belgium, isn't it? It comes through looking black, but it might not be black. And if it's not black, then there's a chance that it could be something like Chad or Romania or something like that. And also, we've got thank you, Kiwi lads. Hey, awesome. Looking forward to the next Fiji game, says Viniana. Now, nice step. Fiji will take another one at the end of this contest. And it will be, they're saying Nadovalo. That's not Nadovalo. He stole the jersey from the other guy. Is Magwana. We need to give him credit. Nope, it's blue. Is it? And yeah, Chad, says Gareth. Yeah, that's very hard to see. I'll show you how big it comes through. That's what I get. So that's why I want to sure. Then also we have got the watching from sunny Kristen Sund as well, says Shane. So yeah, hopefully the weather's not doing too badly. If it's anything like it is in England, it's going to be beautiful at the moment. But they will finish this game winning 50 points to nil for Fiji, or 52 points to nil, sorry. And your knowledge of flags is very impressive, Hamish. I don't know why it is, though. That is the weird thing. I don't know why I know flags. I think it's just because one day I was bored and I was like, oh, well, got to do something, don't we? Don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I might do a flag quiz one day with you guys, or some sort of quiz thing involving them. But that is going to be the end of this match. Oh, Gareth's giving me another one. That looks like South Sudan, Gareth, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, South Sudan. I was trying to look at the little star because it could have been close to Jordan, depending on the colours. Pipe down a bit. There's Sebastian in there as well. Yeah, it was an interesting transition from the New Zealand girls to the next one, wasn't it? But it was nicely scored by Nyathunio. So now the next time that we have got action coming up, it is going to be, I was going to do the Fijiana versus South Africa game, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up going to sleep after I end up having a snack and filming a Samoa versus New Zealand preview. I am going to be going to bed for a few hours, probably like 5, something along those lines, and then I will be getting back up, doing the coverage for the next, I think it's about 3 or 4 games that we will be doing, and then be going back to bed after that. But I do thank you all very much for tuning in. We have got another flag from Obi. That's the Macedonia flag, or North Macedonia as they call it. Some of them have changed their name, haven't they? Which is a little bit hard. It's like Cote d'Ivoire was Ivory Coast, and Gambia is now the Gambia, I think. And Fitty Bomb nil, damn, says Sebastian. And there's, you're doing very nicely. So currently in Pool D, Australia and Kenya are sitting on top of the bunch. And then also Pool, what else have we got? Fiji are sitting top alongside Canada in Pool C. Pool B consists of South Africa and Scotland at the top. And then New Zealand and Samoa are the top 2 for Pool A. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Wonderful morning and day to everyone, says Top's exactly right. Hope you all sleep well if it is nighttime. If it's not nighttime, then I hope you do have a very productive day before we get into our next live streams. in about 5 hours' time. But thank you all very much, and I will see you all